Hi, everybody. Welcome. As we take a look at satellite and radar out here, we all have some widely scattered storms bubbling up from the south. That's what we've seen today. And then notice this feature off to the west of us. So you kind of see this little line coming through. That's a trough, and you can notice it because of you can kind of make out the wind direction. See how it kind of comes from the north on the backside and then out of the south here on the front side. So we have this counterclockwise circulation. So that's like a frontal boundary or in kind of an area of low pressure. So it's a little bit drier behind that as well. So we'll see that swing through tomorrow. 66 for an overnight low, chance at a couple storms, high 79 tomorrow. Still warm, still humid. With some scattered storms. Best chance will be in the early afternoon, and then we'll see things kind of tapering off going into the overnight. Could have a lingering shower into Saturday morning, can't rule that out. Slightly cooler into the weekend, but nice and pleasant before the heat returns, and it's going to return with a vengeance. And so going into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll have the heat ramping up and tapping into that potential of some severe weather next week. Right now, we're talking garden variety type of thunderstorms. There's that trough. See a little orange line right there? So just pushing to our east. That's what we just looked at satellite. And followed by this cold front that will start to move on in. So technically a general thunderstorm chance tomorrow. No severe weather concerns. These are your garden variety up and down kind of storms. Could produce some gusty wind out of an isolated wind. It's always possible. But nothing to go run for cover. You know, that type of thing. Unless you hear lightning. All right, so, well, you don't hear lightning. You hear thunder. Anyhow, flash flooding potential, we have that cleared. So a general thunderstorm chance still technically on Saturday. Can't rule it out, but it's going to be mainly dry, I think, on Saturday. As we watch the forecast model, see these coming through. Here we are at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. tomorrow. 5 p.m., still a couple showers and storms around. 10 p.m., getting fewer. And kind of heading down to the south a little bit, going into Saturday. So as far as severe threats next week, got to show you this. Because already they're highlighting our area under a slight risk or a 15% chance of severe storms on Tuesday. Again, keep it in the back of your mind. It's not something to worry about right now, something to keep an eye on. There's a lot of uncertainty with that system. It could bring some heavy rainfall back to the area. I mean, April, my goodness, just been dumping buckets on us. And so, yeah, why not continue for the end of the month? So we'll be in the mid-60s out the door here on a Friday morning. A few scattered showers and storms. Notice the best chance kind of in the early part of the afternoon. Then it starts to clear on out. We'll be up to around 80 for the afternoon. And check this out. Well, a small dip in temps. Mainly dry Saturday. Beautiful weekend, by the way. 20% chance of an afternoon, evening shower Sunday. As a warm front moves in, heat ramps up Monday, Tuesday.